So what's up, you guys? Um, I know it's been a while. Back decided, why not make a video just to tell you guys a little bit about myself and just a little update on some stuff. For those of you who are new to the channel and haven't seen me, or it's the first time ever seen a video, okay. So, actually, what do you guys think about this new camera? I just actually bought this camera. I got it today. It's actually called a G7X Mach 2. I got it because I was looking up videos of smaller cameras that people use and just to vlog with. Seems a little bit easier. It's actually way lighter and seems like it's a lot more easier to take around than that big old D90 or whatever I had. So this is gonna be the new vlogging camera. It's gonna be a lot easier. But if I keep looking up, it's because I'm looking at the screen. So sorry, I'm trying to look right there, but just alright. So yeah, like I was saying, I went out to Texas. I actually went to LA. And I went to Texas for a couple days just to go see my grandfather. He's sick, so yeah, I came back and I was just thinking about some stuff, man. Thinking about like, alright, I gotta actually take this YouTube stuff more serious. Just making more videos, you know. I like doing it. It's just I'm always busy and I'm also getting ready to move. If you guys don't know, I live in Hawaii right now. I'm not born here. I just moved here a while back, about 2 years ago. So I'm gonna actually be moving back to California, towards the Bay Area, which is kind of cool. I'm pretty excited because I'm ready to go back, and it's just, you know, car parts are expensive to ship over here, so I'm pretty ready just to go back. But yeah, so what I'm gonna be doing today is just a small little questionnaire, just a little small thing, explain just I guess what I do, the kind of things I do, what I'm into, just a little bit of hobbies, small stuff like that. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy, just a little bit to let you guys know a little bit more about me. So I'm gonna do this today, and I'm gonna start trying to do a lot more vlogs now the fact that I got this smaller camera and I have a lot more free time. So I'm gonna try and do a lot more other vlogs. I might just do some other vlogs. Let me know what you guys think. I'm also gonna probably be doing other vlogs like just hikes and different stuff also. It's gonna be mainly about cars, but I'll do a little bit more extra just to get more content, because I know I've been lagging on content, and I know that you gotta be consistent for people to want to see more. So let's just get started on some of the questions that some people asked me. So one of the first questions someone asked me was, where are you from? So I'm actually born and raised in LA. I was born in Highland Park. If any of you guys know, it's like northeast of LA. So I was born and raised there, grew up there a majority of my life. I moved with my dad at 13. I was having that was a time when I was just acting out, so my mom sent me with my dad when I was 13. We lived in a couple places, Montana, Vegas, so a couple different places. The last place I'm living with them was in San Diego. I ended up living in San Diego for a little bit, and that was pretty fun. After that, I went back to LA, and I was there for a while, majority of my time. So yeah, born and raised in LA, pretty much where I'm from. That's just me. So I'm an LA boy. Right now I live in Hawaii. It's a cool experience, something different. I decided to do it because it was something different, so it was fun. I'm not gonna say I didn't like it. I loved Hawaii. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people are like, oh man, it must be amazing. But they don't understand that Hawaii is, to me, I like it as a vacation spot. If you're gonna live here, you gotta be kind of raised here. If you're not from here, it's kind of hard to get used to, because you can't really go too many places unless you're into all that water stuff. So it's kind of hard, but it's a beautiful place, especially for your kid to grow up. So, but yeah, that's the first question. That's where. So you guys know where I'm from. I'm actually born and raised in LA. Second question says, second question was, where do you live now? Well, okay, I live in Oahu. Oahu, in this town called Kailua is where I live at right now. It's not too far from the beach. I'm actually like about 3 minutes away from the beach. I can basically just walk there. It's not far at all. It's a nice little town. We've been getting a lot of tourist people, a lot of people that are from Japan, stuff like that, coming to check it out, and places like that. But it's a nice little town. But that's where I live at currently right now, is in Oahu. The third question was, how long have you been in the cars and building them? So that question is kind of hard. I've been in the cars for I don't even remember. As long as I can remember, since I was a kid, I've been kind of into cars. I've always been into them since I was young. My dad's always had cars. I've always been into like all the Fast and Furious movies, number 1, 2, all those things. I started actually getting into cars, really getting into cars, probably when I was like, I would say about really get into them, actually trying to build them myself, was probably around like I'd say like 18, about 18. That's probably what the first kind of things that made me decide I really wanted to work on cars. My very first car that I actually got was a Acura Integra with a B20 swap, was what I got, and that was a pretty cool car. First car that I ever got. My dad got it for me. It was pretty fun. Had some couple issues. I didn't get rid of it, and then my dad gave me his Accord, which is what I had. I liked it, but you can't really race an Accord. And then I ended up selling my car back. I sold the Accord back to my dad for Honda Civic EG was what I had, with a K20 swap. That was a fun car. I had it for not too long. I actually ended up wrecking it, which sucks. Had it for a little bit, and ended up wrecking it. I was in LA. I guess I cut some guy off. He got pissed off, said I cut him off, and he ended up, when I tried to go around him, he ended up hitting my back end. I swung out, wrapped around the pole, and that was the end of that. So that's kind of when I got into cars. Around then was when I got into cars. When I actually started really getting into cars was when I actually got, I'd say, pretty much to Hawaii. When I did get into Hawaii, that's when I started actually like really getting super into it. I bought my first Z. As you guys can see, it's actually in the back right there. I bought my first Z, and then after I bought the Z, I actually started working at Firestone, was one of the first places. Then I went up to Ford, and then I ended up going to Nissan, was where my last place where I was at. But question number 4 is, what have I done to my Z? So what I've done to my Z, I'll do a little walk around so you guys can see it after, but I'll just name out what I've done so far. So it's a 2005 350Z. It is a DE. Yes, I know, for all you guys out there, oh, it's not an HR, yes, it burns oil, all that bullshit, whatever. So it's a DE. What I've currently done to it is I did the first thing I added was a plenum spacer. Was the first thing I added, which was a Motordyne plenum spacer. I think if you have a Z, that's one of the first good mods to get. It actually does, you'll feel the difference in it. If you have a Z or DE, you'll realize that like it hauls ass, but for some reason with the plenum spacer, I guess the first second response is a lot faster. First second gear, it just feels like it gets a little more flow. So that's basically what the plenum spacer does. It lifts up the plenum a little bit, so you get more air into the first and second cylinders. But yeah, I have a Motordyne plenum spacer. The next thing I did was a upgraded brake kit. So I have what is it? R1 Concept drill slotted rotors. I ended up buying Brembo brakes off of a guy actually who was around here at the time, and he had I guess his motor blew on his G35 or whatever it was. So it's a twin turbo G35. He actually had Brembo brakes, and I got lucky. I actually ended up scoring on them. I was going to work that day super early in the fucking morning, and I had just gotten up to use the restroom because I was about to get ready to leave, and he fucking posted them online. Actually, he ended up posting them online, and right when I was barely getting up, I see the notification. I clicked on it. My eyes were like halfway open. I couldn't even see, and it just said Brembo brake system. So I actually clicked on them, and I messaged the guy. I was like, hey, how much are you looking to sell for? He got back to me and was like, hey, you know what? I know they go for like around 800, 900 bucks. That's what a lot of people were asking for. I was like, yeah, that's true. He's like, so, he's like, but I'm just asking for about 500 bucks. You think you could let them go? Or you think you'd want to buy them? So I was like, oh fuck, 500 bucks. I don't even know if I had the money. I think I had barely had some money, and I had to borrow the rest. But I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'll jump on it. I told him, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll buy it today if I can. But he didn't know how to take it off. He didn't know nothing about cars, so I had to actually go to his house, take him off on his day off. So that's what I'm getting. I got the Brembo brake kit. So got a super good still on it. A lot of people I knew, they were in a little crew that I was with, were kind of pissed off. They're like, damn dude, like fuck, we had been trying it. But luckily the guy actually did me a good favor, and was like, you know what, fuck it dude, you're the first one that asked about them, so they're going straight to you. I told everybody, people were actually messaging him trying to buy them off him, but he just told me, he's like, you're the first one that got to me, so you get first dibs. If you bail out, then I'll let them get it. And they were, I'm talking about, like, I know people that were offering them more than what I was offering, like around 600-700 bucks, but he's just like, nah, you're first come first serve, they're yours. So I'm not even worried about the money. So he did me a good favor. I appreciate it actually a lot. He hooked me up. So that's what I got. And I have also I believe it's a, what is it? I don't know if it's Stop Tech or forgot what kind of, I have steel braided brake lines. That's what I do have. So I don't remember the rest of it, but it's steel braided brake lines. The next thing I do have on it is I have actually BC coilovers with Swift springs is what I have on them. So yeah, BC coilovers, Swift springs. Anybody who has a Z or any other car, you know, I did my research for a while, and I wanted to get Powered by Max, a bunch of different kind of ones that I tried, but for some reason I just ended up going with BCs. You know what, they were good pricing, and so far that I've had them, they're awesome. I think, to me, everyone can say what the fuck they want about them being crappy or whatever, or they think these are better. I don't know, because I see a lot of stuff on Instagram, people talking about, well, these are better, these are feels are good, and these are good, and you know what, I don't care. BCs have been good to me so far. They're it's right smooth, they're stiff setup, you could adjust them, so they're pretty good to me. I have, yeah, so pretty much that's it. They're pretty awesome to me. They're like I said, with Swift springs, so they have an upgraded spring setup, which it cost me a little couple extra. It was like $1,400 altogether, but they're super good and they came fast, and they're pretty easy to install, pretty basic, pretty easy. So I've had those on for a while now. I have a engine true dual exhaust is what I have, and luckily I got it from a guy named Gary. Is it Gary? Yeah, Barry. Actually, my bad. His name is Barry, and it's a guy named Barry who lives over here in Hawaii. A lot of guys know him. He has a shop not too far. He does all the 240s. He actually has some badass fucking cars and stuff. He has a Z with like 500 horsepower, twin turbo, S14, just a bunch of different cars. He's super good. He actually hooked me up with that exhaust for about 400 bucks. Gave me a super good deal on the exhaust. I was looking for exhaust for the longest just because I was tired of the stock one. But he gave me that exhaust for 400 bucks, full exhaust. I still have stock cats. I gotta get my my resonator test pipes, but yeah. So he gave me the engine true dual exhaust. What else do I have? I have Type 0 side splitters is what I have. I like the way they look on the car. Took a long time. I had to, honestly, man, I had a problem with those guys. I had ordered them about almost, I don't know, I would say like 6-7 months almost, and I was arguing with the I guess supposedly the old owner that owned it, and then I was arguing with them, and then the new guy who ended up taking it over, I was able to get them off him. He sent them out that day, but it took a long time to get them, but I'm kind of glad I got them because they're nice in the car. So Type 0 side splitters. What else do I have done? Oh, and I also have a SPL control arms, lower, what is it? SPL lower control arms and toe arms. So I have that, and I have I think it was USE, something like that, front lower control arms. So I basically got full setup, full adjustable setup, toe arms, camera arms. That's what I have, SPL toe arms, camera arms. So for any of you guys know, SPL is like one of the best brands you can get. They're strong, they're tough. I have a central lockout kit, so it doesn't fucking move at all. Like the setup, as soon as you set up, it's gonna stay there. So it's actually pretty good. I love the setup. But yeah, basically full on suspension. I have a couple more things I need to get for the suspension. I do want to get sway bars, but a couple of other stuff like that. But that's what I have on it right now. I have a couple carbon fiber parts from Evo R. The top cluster cover. I also have the center shifter for that, but I'm gonna actually get a whole entire center console piece that's actually made from carbon fiber from a guy I met online. He's actually super good. I seen his work and he gave me a pretty good price, so I'm gonna get that. What else is there? Oh, I got depot lamps. So my headlights, my stock ones, were actually yellow and they were pretty shitty, so I ended up going to the HID ones, which come off of the newer Z's, and I ended up swapping them out, and I got them for a pretty good price. The only reason why I got them for a good price is I had a friend of mine who accidentally bumped into my car, left a small dent, and it cost a little bit more to repair it than just to get a part. So he was man enough to just like, hey Rich, I got you, bro, I'm gonna buy you some car part, which are my lights. He's like, and we just call it even. So he ended up buying me that, and the dent, yeah, I'm not too worried about the small dent on the side because it's gonna get repainted. As soon as I get to the Bay Area, I want to get it repainted. I'm hoping that I get it repainted by, I don't know if you guys seen him, I actually follow him on Instagram. There's a guy named Twinkie. He did Ahmad Z. He did Mikey Mike's car. He's super good. His paint work is fucking awesome. I've seen him a couple times, all the stuff that he does. So hoping that I get him before he moves. 'Cause I know he was saying he was gonna be moving soon, but so that's what I want to get next. What else do I have on it? I have a wooden flooring in the back that I did myself. I have wooden flooring in the back that I did myself, so that wasn't too hard to do that. That's not pretty much it. I don't really know of anything else I really have on it right now. I do have a set of 370Z Nismo wheels that I have not put on yet because I'm afraid to ship it and they get scratched. I got them when I was working at Nissan, so I got 370Z Nismo wheels, a square setup with all rears. There's 10.5 all the way around. And I honestly cannot wait to put them on. I'm gonna go with the 305/30 in the rear and a 275/30 in the front. And so it's gonna be pretty nice. I can't wait to put that. I know a lot of people were like, when I got them, people were chewing on my ass about, Richard, why are you getting fucking stock wheels from a 370? You should be getting work wheels and all this blah 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 blah, all that crap. But I got them because I liked them and I wanted them, and I was like, you know what, I want them. I like the way they look. I got them with an employee price, with an employee discount, and as soon as I got them, everyone was like, hey, you want to sell them, you want to sell them? So everyone that was talking crap, doesn't really matter because y'all wanted to buy them. But so far they're nice. I just tinted the windows actually too, so that's pretty much all I have on it so far. I am gonna, when I get to the mainland, I am which is Cali. Over here we call it the mainland in Hawaii. So when I get to Cali, I'm gonna get some I'm gonna start doing a lot of power stuff. I want to go turbo kit and a couple different things like that. I'm gonna see how much I can pull out of the motor just by itself first without any turbo. So probably cams, injectors, a bunch of stuff like that. And then if I have to, I'll go turbo. I'm looking to hit roughly around 500. I'd say 500, maybe. I want to get at least 500 horsepower if I can. If not, well then I'm gonna have to go big turbo. But that's what I have. That's what I've done on it so far and what I want to do. What are your plans to do in the near future? It's question number 5. So in the near future, there's a lot more I want to do. I want to buy a second car. I don't know what kind of car it is, but this car, I do want to do like I said, turbo kit. If not, swap the motor to something else. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to do 2J swap, if I want to do fucking you know, HR, like 370, I mean VHR bottom and then the HR top. I don't know yet on what I want to do on that yet, but I'm still debating on what I want to do. So, but in the near future, I am looking at a body wide body kit. I'm not gonna get these fenders and stuff like that. This company I found out there's one that I actually want to get, and it's a full-on body kit. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you guys gotta stay tuned to find out what it is. I've been looking at it for a long time. It's the only body kit that I think that looks fucking awesome on a Z, and I think I've only seen 2 guys so far that have it. One online and one that was when it first came out. So yeah, so that's look in the near future. That's what's gonna be happening next. So wide body kit, it's gonna be dope as fuck. Paint job and yeah, wheels, bunch of other stuff. So you just gotta kind of stay tuned, I guess, to see what's gonna be happening in the near future. But a lot more. Take my word for it. Question number 6. It says, what would be your dream car and why? That is a hard one. So if I'm gonna tell you guys my dream car, I got a couple that have this dream car. Let me just name out, I guess, a couple of them that I do wish I can have. One of the big ones are, if I could have a dream car, it'd be a GTR Skyline. I mean GTR Skyline R34. So that would be a dream car. R32 would also be one of my dream cars, and last but not least, I guess would say R35 GTR would be my dream car. But that's not it. I got a bunch of other cars that I love, dude. I honestly, I just love cars in general. I really can't say I have a dream car because I guess every car would be my dream car if I could. But one that I really want to get, I'm trying to work up to, is probably, I would say a GTR. Until they make something else. But right now, I think I would say a R34. I mean, I'm getting tongue tied. I would say R35 GTR would be my dream car right now. So that's one of my dream cars. But my Z honestly was my dream car when I first even actually got cars. I never thought I would, honestly, I'm gonna be straight up, I never thought I would get a Z. I ended up getting it a while back when I had I don't know if I didn't even do YouTube. I actually had a Honda Del Sol a while back when I was working, and it was pretty cool. Del Sol was dropped, everything was cool, it was pretty nice. I was gonna turbo it, but I had it for a while, and then I actually ended up getting the Z after someone close to me died. they see me work on it for a while, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna get a Z just to change up, because it just reminded me too much of them. So I ended up getting a Z, and they gave me a super good deal on it. Well, a pretty good deal for my first time buying a car. So I got a Z, and honestly, I don't think I'll ever go back to front wheel drive. I love my Z. My Z, people can say what they want. I love it. That's just my honest opinion. So that's what was my first dream car, which was my 350Z, and now I'd say R35 would be my next one. Question number 7, it says, besides cars, what are your hobbies? So for those of you guys who don't know me personally, my bad if I'm sick, so it might sound a little sick. So my hobbies are, before I even got into cars, is boxing. For you guys who don't know, I've been boxing for, I started I think when I was like, started a little bit later now as a kid, but I started like around like, I'd say like 16, 15. And I've actually been boxing all since then, for years now. I love boxing. It's just something that came natural to me, that I was good at it, and I liked it for a long time. It took me a long time to work on it, on a craft. It's a hard craft, a hard sport in general to get good at. Honestly, it takes a lot of discipline, it's hard. Currently right now, I'm not boxing. I'm trying to get back into it. A while back when I was actually training, I was being trained to fight. I decided to go up in weight. I was trying too hard to get down to 140s. For any of you guys know, I'm 5'9". Kind of, I guess my body build's a little bit different, but trying to get to 140 was really hard, and it was like super draining me. So I decided, okay, my coach was like, well, let's go to 154. I think you'll do good at 154 because you won't drain yourself so much. You'll be fast and just as strong. And that's one of my, I guess, talents that I have. I got quick hands, I'm fast on my feet. So went up to 154, trained for a while. We were sparring, and right before I was getting ready to fight, which was probably about 2 months out, maybe a month out, I actually got in a car accident when I was working for Firestone. The car swung, tires in the back were kind of somewhat bald. The car swung, I went into the opposite oncoming traffic, which was like a two-way street, and went head on with another truck, and it fucking totaled the car, the truck, the company truck, and actually I got partial tear on my MCL and ACL, so I was out for a while, and it took me, I had to do about, I think, 8 months worth of physical therapy in order to get back to being able to walk again. And I had gained, I think, almost 40 pounds. I went from like 154 or 140 at the time, whatever it was, to 199, which is the heaviest I've ever been in my whole entire life. So it sucked, and it's honestly hard. You know, they say, oh, you know, if you're always in shape, you're always like, that's easy, but when you've been out for a while, it's hard to get back in shape. So that's one right now. So I'm trying to, actually, when I get back to the Bay Area, I'm gonna be trying to get back down to 154 and get back into shape and see if I can start fighting again. That's what I'm hoping to be doing. But that's a big hobby, that and cars. That's like one of my two. And I like gaming, so I like watch a lot of video games, stuff like that. I like anything that, and I also like anything that's pretty much, I guess I wouldn't say like anything that has to do with moving. So I like hiking, I like a bunch of different stuff, but boxing is one of my biggest hobbies. That and cars. Let me try to finish this. Okay, last question. It says, what kinds of videos will you be posting? So what kind of videos I will be posting. So for these guys who are new to my channel, I decided I'm gonna add a little bit of everything, but mostly my main thing is cars. So I'm gonna try to mainly do stuff on cars, but I will be posting other stuff. Before I leave Hawaii, I want to do a couple videos of hikes for any of you guys who aren't from Hawaii, so you guys can check out the hikes and stuff like that. It's gonna be a couple videos on hiking, a bunch of other stuff, but it's gonna be mainly about cars. If there's anything else you guys would like to see, let me know down in the comment box and stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna be mainly about cars. Pretty much a car channel. I'm gonna be honest, if I don't know shit, I'm gonna tell you I don't know shit. I'm not gonna say I do. But yeah, if you guys are looking just a cool car channel, just to learn about cars and anything else, just, you know, look at my channel. It goes by Cali Rich on YouTube. My Instagram name, if you guys want to follow me, is Cali Rich Z30 I think it's underscore something like that, Z33. But that's my Instagram name. Yeah, pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it was just wanted to put up a small video, just some questions, some questionnaire, you know, just a couple things, just to try to get into the motion of being consistent with these videos. My bad if any of you guys who subscribe and been like, dude, he's been lagging. Honestly, it's just been stressful, a lot of stressful things, getting ready to move back to Cali, so a bunch of stuff. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'll do a small walk around on my car so you guys can see what it looks like now. For those of you guys who've seen it when it was first when I first had it, holy shit, that light. And now you guys can see what it looks like now. So this other car's currently sitting now. With the BC coilover is kind of low, so it's pretty low. There's a brake kit, the side splitter, that's the Type 0 side splitter. So it's basically what the car's sitting at right now. Depot lamp, headlights. Car needs a couple things I gotta do. When it gets new paint job, it'll look sick. But so far, this is it. How it's sitting. Over there is where my friend did in my car, where he hit it, but that's gonna get all fixed out. So stay tuned. If you guys stay tuned, you'll see a lot more things done to this car. It's gonna be looking a lot nicer, a lot more cleaner. Can't wait for the white body, so a bunch of other stuff, but that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button. Any questions, go down to the comment box and comment below, guys. And that's pretty much it, man. You know, just want to inform you guys of my situation right now, where I'm at, and what I'm gonna be doing in the near future and stuff like that, guys. So if you guys like this video, comment, subscribe, and also let me know what you guys think about this new camera. This new camera is pretty cool. It's small, I like it. It's lightweight. Again, the name, it's a G7X Mach 2, and so far I really like it a lot. Tell me how crisp it is. Tell me if you guys think it's crisp enough and if it looks good. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.